Amy K YouTube Live, and today I'm going to do something that's a little bit fun. I know I was not here yesterday doing my regular card making video, but I thought I'd hop on today and show you the online exclusives that I ordered from the upcoming July 2025 online exclusives. So I'm just going to run through and do a quick little unboxing video for you. Hopefully you love the stuff as much as I do that you're going to see here. So again, all these products are available for demonstrators to pre-order right now. And they'll be available for customers to order. I should have looked at the date for sure. I think it's July 3rd. If somebody knows for sure, feel free to let me know. But I think it's July 3rd, and it may be July 1st. I can't remember. I know it's early in July when these are going to be available for customers to order. I'm wondering if it says even on the flyer. Probably not. But anyhow, so online exclusives, that is what we're talking about today. The set of products that are on the left-hand side of the screen here, these are the upcoming products. Well, a very small sampling, as you will note from the pile of stuff that I'll be going through here in just a second. A small sampling of the products that are going to be coming in July. These are products that are currently available. So lots of good stuff, good things coming, good things currently available. So go take a look at the online exclusives anytime that you are ordering. Don't forget to take a peek at those. You can find them by going to stampinup.com, then click on the menu button on the upper left, and then go to the little circle that says online exclusives, and you will see everything that's currently available. And then starting in July, you'll see all these new products. And again, Karen K, I see you're on here. Thank you for hopping in. Do you know the date that these start for sure? It didn't occur to me to even look it up before I hopped on. I'm just, busy yakking and realized I can't remember the exact date these start for customer ordering, but demonstrators can get them now. So I see Carol is here, and Tracy, and Judy, and Amy, and Pat, and Mary Ruth, and Carol, and Tanya, and Danette, and Kathy. Thanks everybody for hopping on. So, thanks Karen. I knew you would. She's like my, go-to person. I ask her anything, she goes and looks it up and comes back and tells me the answer. So, all right. A couple quick reminders before we get going. I've got a little Stampin' Blends ordering bonus going on right now. So if you order through me, $50 or greater, it doesn't have to be anything specific, just an order of $50 or greater, you get to pick a free combo pack of Stampin' Blends markers from me, and I'll be ordering those on the 10th, and I'll mail them out to you as soon as my order arrives. So a little extra ordering bonus from me. So if you have questions about that, let me know. And again, my bonus runs through June 9th, which is Monday, I believe. Also, virtual album retreat if you are a scrapbooker or even a new person who's interested in scrapbooking. Stampin' Up! Has an awesome retreat going on. It actually runs July 16th to the 18th, and there are set times. It's going to be out on a Facebook group. If you purchase the album retreat kit, which is $250, you're going to get all the products that you need to create these awesome pages. Or spreads, I guess I should say, and it's 12 full spreads that you'll be getting. So all the products you'll need to make those, you'll need to have adhesives and some ink and that sort of thing on hand. But if you purchase the kit, you will have all the embellishments, all the stuff to make these pages. And you get to attend the retreat. And again, that's all included in the $250 price. And there will be replays available. So if for some reason you're not able to watch it live, you can always go back and watch the replays too. And then one last reminder, buy one, get one 50% off for any suite or suite products is going on right now from Stampin' Up. It's going to run through the end of June. July 1st. Okay, I thought that, and then I had a moment of maybe it's July 3rd. Thanks, Karen, for checking. So July 1st is when all the new online exclusives are going to be available. One thing to note, if you are not currently a demonstrator, now is an excellent time to join if you are loving the products as much as I am, what I'm going to show you here, because for demonstrators, all of the new product suites that are in the upcoming July online exclusives are also available to order. Buy one, get one 50% off. So I'm not going to say that's the best deal, but it's a screaming deal. So if you're not currently a demonstrator, you should get your starter kit and then go start buying some of this fun stuff. So, all right, let me know if you have questions about that. I would be happy to chat with you more about it. So I'm going to start, of course, with the suites because that's what I like to do because that's got all the stuff. This is the Perfectly Pairs Stamp Set Bundle. Let me get the name of the suite. It's the Painterly, like paint and then early Painterly Pairs 12 by 12 designer series paper. That's the paper, but it's Painterly Pairs Suite. So yeah, that is the name of the suite. And again, this is an online exclusive. It'll be available to order on July 1st. So Oh, yay, Charlotte. Thanks for hopping in. Glad you're here. So, Perfectly Pairs is the name of the stamp set bundle. So, it's got these cool pair images and it's two-step stamping. So, you've got the outline image you can stamp in one color, the fill-ins you can stamp in another. You can stamp the outline and color it if you prefer to do that, whatever you want to do with it. There's some pretty floral images. There are little flower centers here, and then just some nice sentiments. And then, of course, I love it when we've got dies. Hey, Barbara and Mario, thanks for hopping in. So I love it when we've got dies that coordinate. So your open dies are the ones that are going to cut your stamped images. So we've got for the pear, for the flowers, for the top of the pear, and then this is a little grouping of pears over here. This one and this one are designed to cut out some of the sentiments on here. And then we've got a couple of accessory dies. This one's just a pretty little branch die. This one's kind of a, I don't know, crosshatch kind of background. And then we've got the little floral pieces as well here and here. So it is a great die set, stamp set bundle. So pretty awesome. Again, Perfectly Pairs is the name of that. And then we've got some embellishments. Undecided about oh, Amy, wait till people start making some samples, because when I was at Disney, we saw some samples made with this and it's beautiful. So hopefully I can sell you on it today, but if not, I think we will once we get started making the samples. All right, so there are some low profile sparkle dots, and we'll have to look at the colors in the paper and guess which ones. Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, and Secret Sea are the colors in the sparkle dots, and they're not completely flat, but they're very flat, and we'll be able to mail them with just one stamp on them. I don't know how well it's showing up, but there's a little bit of sparkle in them. They're really pretty. Pretty little sparkly gems, which I love that, and love that they're kind of flatter and are easy to put on a card and mail out. There's also in the suite the Mossy Meadow and Gold 1/4 inch. It's Mossy Meadow and Gold trim is what they're calling it. So hey, Kay, thanks for hopping over. I'm glad you were able to join us. So it's really pretty ribbon. It's very shimmery. I wouldn't call it like super sparkly. It's actually showing, when I'm looking at it on my computer, it's showing a little more sparkly on my computer, so the light must be just catching it right. To me, it doesn't look quite that sparkly in my hand. Oh, that side's very sparkly though. This side's a little more muted on it, but it's really pretty ribbon. So, all right. So it should tie some nice bows. It's pretty flexible as far as that goes. So it's not a real stiff and yucky ribbon. The only thing to note is that it is different on the two different sides. So when you tie a bow, you're gonna, you can maneuver stuff around obviously and glue it down and whatever to make it be all the same, but it is different on the two sides of the ribbon. So hey, Anne, thanks for hopping in, and Mary as well. Glad you're joining us. So again, Mossy Meadow and Gold trim, I guess is what they're calling it. Mossy Meadow and Gold trim, 1/4 inch wide. All right, now let's get to what I think is the best part of the suite, and that is the Painterly Pairs 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. The colors in it, hey Marilyn, thanks for hopping in. Basic Beige, Darling Duckling, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Petal Pink, and Secret Sea. And it is really pretty. Love this. Love the kind of, painted look to it. I wish I could paint like this. I cannot. So flip side of it is just got some kind of green, I don't know. They almost look like little flowers, but not quite. I don't know, maybe little windmills. I'm not sure what they are, but little Mossy Meadow designs on that one. This one I think is really pretty too, and never would I have thought that I would have loved this yellow background, but I really love the yellow background on this one. I think it's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of like old-timey wallpaper, and I think it's going to make really pretty backgrounds on cards. All right, flip side of this one has got some pretty little yellow flowers all over it. This one is beautiful too. Love the Secret Sea background on this one. So I think it's really pretty. And then the flip side is just got like a plaid type pattern. I guess that would be it. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm not very good at patterns and that sort of thing. This is one of those awesome ones that is really easy to cut up and make into card fronts. All you need to do is basically chop it into 6 pieces, and then you've got awesome card fronts. There's not a whole lot to it. You can add a sentiment on it, all sorts of pretty things with it. And if you don't love that, the back side is really pretty. So there you go. So you can always use the flip side of it if you don't love the front side. Sometimes I find I use the flip sides more than like the design sides. This one's really pretty as well. Again, loving the background colors on these, and you know, I don't know, it's just really pretty paper. All right, flipping it over, and this one has got the Secret Sea and Mossy Meadow kind of plaid design to it. And then this one is the final piece of the paper, and yes, you will be happy to know that the dies do in fact cut the images in the designer series paper, so you can have the pears all colored for you by just cutting them out with the dies. So yay for that. And then this one will cut out this little set of pears, so I love it. Oh wait, flowers, anybody? I might have to, oh, I got the die upside down. So yay, it'll cut out the pears and the flowers. Always happy when that, you know, when they coordinate things like this, it makes it so much easier for me. Because, you know, coloring takes a long time. And like I've always said, I'm the laziest stamper in the world. So if I can just die cut it and be done with it, I will. All right, let me get this all put over here so hopefully I don't lose track of it. And then flip side of this one's just got some nice greenery images on it. But I do have a feeling that you're probably going to be seeing most of these from me because I will be chopping this paper up and using it like crazy. So, all right. So again, that is the Painterly Pears Suite, which has got paper, bundle, ribbon, and embellishments in it. All right. Next suite is the Floral Charm Suite, and again, it's paper. Well, this, I guess this isn't technically ribbon. It's a braided trim is what they're calling it. So it's got paper, the trim, some pretty sparkly embellishments, and then a pretty stamp set bundle with it. If you are a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, the June Paper Pumpkin kit actually coordinates in some way. I don't know what it is because we haven't seen the kit yet, but it does coordinate with this stamp set bundle. So you can look forward to grabbing the bundle in July if you love the Paper Pumpkin kit. So, hey, Terry, thanks for joining. So, yeah, Gail, I work hard to try to get you all to want stuff as much as I want it. So it's a lot of fun being able to buy it a little early. So, all right, Charming Day is the name of the stamp set, and it's got some pretty floral images in it, some that are designed for coloring if you want to do that. And then again, just kind of a nice set of sentiments that go with it. Thank you and a happy birthday. Can't wait to see you again. You made my day. Those kinds of fun things. And then we've got the coordinating Charming Day dies. And again, your open dies are going to cut your stamped images. So all three of the images do have a die. And then this has got some beautiful just dies that you can cut whatever colors of paper. These I think are going to be beautiful when you die cut them, and maybe use a blending brush to add a little bit of color, particularly this one where it's like kind of a grouping of flowers. I think you could cut it in white or vanilla or basic beige or one of the lighter colors, and then add just a little bit of ink blended around the edges, little ink on the flowers, and I think it's going to be beautiful. There's a pretty rose image, and again, kind of a greenery, another rose, a little bit more greenery. So again, Charming Day is the name of this, and it is absolutely beautiful. Then we've got some Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots, and the colors are Petal Pink, Berry Burst, and Night of Navy on this one. So I think that's Petal Pink. Maybe it's not. Yeah, it would be. Petal Pink, yes. I was like, because it's Petal Pink in the ribbon. I'm like, I don't see it listed here, but that may just be an extra color that maybe didn't get on the paper. So they're very pretty. And again, we've had some gems like this before. They're again real shimmery, kind of almost look like they've got little super fine glitter in them. I'm not sure how else to describe them, but they're really pretty and sparkly, and again, fairly flat, so they'll be easy to mail on cards. Then we have got the braided trim, and this is Petal Pink, and it's 5/8 inch wide. So it's a kind of a thicker trim. I don't know how else to describe it. You could tie a bow with it, but it is going to be a little thicker of a bow. And I'm guessing this will be really, it'll be real easy to pull this stuff apart if you want to do kind of like that messy, like, shreddy is not the right word, but, you know, kind of pulled apart, sort of treatment that you can do with ribbon. This one will be a really pretty one to do that with, and really easy. This is going to come apart super, super easy. And actually there's a little bit of tape on the end of it, so I'm guessing that was to help it from fraying in transit. So like I said, I think this one will be really easy to do that sort of a technique with, and it's pretty too. All right. Then we've got the Floral Charm Designer Series paper. The colors are Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Pretty Peacock, and Timid Tiger. They're listed in it. And again, it's 12 by 12 paper. I did lay the dies on top of the paper before I went live. I was not able to find any dies that coordinated with the images in the paper. I'm not afraid. Why can't I come up with these simple words? Unshredded, I knew was not the right thing. Thank you, Debbie. So why I can't come up with simple words when I'm talking, I guess I yak too much. So, all right. So I was not able to find any dies that actually cut the images in the paper. I can't swear 100% that none of them will, but I didn't see any that looked like they obviously would. I tried out a couple of the dies, and I didn't find any that worked when I looked at it. So, but it's still beautiful paper. So again, got the pretty flowers on this side, purples and pinks and a little bit of blue, as well as the green. And then flipping it over, and that's the Blackberry Bliss, and just kind of has got, it's like greenery images, but it's in Blackberry Bliss, so Blackberry Blissery, whatever you want to call it. All right. This one, I love the images in this one. This one, I was so hoping that the dies were going to cut it. I couldn't figure it. I turned them round and round and round, and I was not able to figure out that a die would cut this paper. I was wishing it did. And maybe I just didn't play around with it enough. And again, I can't swear that none of the dies are going to cut it, but I don't think that they will. So, flip side is also really pretty. Shades of blue on the back with kind of the floral images all over it. This is also really pretty paper, and I'm not an orange lover. I will say that, like pumpkin pie, it's fine for fall, but I don't really love it. But I am actually loving Timid Tiger. I don't know what's different about it being an orange, but it's a really pretty orange, I think. So, all right, flip side of it, greens, you know, again, sort of like a, I don't know, painted kind of watercolory almost look to it. This one is really pretty. This one will be nice for fall too. A good background. Those colors to me at least look like fall. Flip side has got your Timid Tiger flowers all over it. And then we've got pretty purple flowers on this one. I'm trying to give the screen a second because I noticed the color looks a little weird. I don't know for sure. Oh, there we go. That's a little better, I think, once I did that. So, yep, that's much more. I can see it much better. So, all right. So this one, yep, the purples and a little bit of kind of a, I don't know, pecan pie maybe, early espresso. I don't know for sure what color that is. So, all right, there you go. A little bit of shades of purple. On the back side, again, a painted look. And floral images on here. So again, a really pretty one. Love those roses. Oh, I'm glad you like, yeah, basic beige is one of those colors that I don't use it often. I should use it more, but it is really pretty when you color really light color flowers on it, and this set is going to be perfect for that. So, all right, flip side has got, again, kind of your shade, Pretty Peacock is the color on this one. So, all right. So again, Floral Charm is the name of that suite, and we've got the Stampin' Die Set bundle. We've got the pretty gems, the twine or the trim, and then the Designer Series paper on that one. Next up, now Stampin' Up! Has not told us that there won't be any Halloween in the upcoming mini catalog, but I'm a little suspicious with the amount of Halloween stuff that we have for the online exclusives. If there is anything in the upcoming catalog, it probably won't be a whole lot of Halloween. So if you're a Halloween person, I would grab the online exclusives right away so that you can get started on your Halloween projects, because I can't say for sure that there won't be Halloween in the upcoming mini, but I don't think there will be based on the amount of stuff that we've got for Halloween this year. So this is the Spooky Suite of products, and we've got the Spooky Halloween stamp set bundle to start it with. So we've got, again, just some cute little Halloween images. There's a little kitty, a little puppy dressed up in their Halloween costumes, a little treat bucket, broom, bats, you know, kind of sparkly looking things, and then some fun sentiments to go with it. And then we've got the open images here. So these are going to cut the cat and the dog, the broom. There are two of them that will cut your little bucket. We've got some accessory dies that will cut bats, the cute little haunted house. There's a little fence die. And then this one, it looks like it's going to cut a little like tag type thing. I will need to play with it to figure out for sure what it does, but it looks to me like it might cut like a folded, like a bag topper maybe type thing. That's what I'm thinking. But again, I'll play with it and we'll figure it out. So again, Spooky Halloween is the name of the bundle. There is ribbon in this suite as well, and it is a 1/4 inch petunia pop iridescent ribbon. And again, real sparkly and shiny. Iridescent is perfect for the name of it. So, yep. You loving the colors? Yeah, there's lots of pretty things, Terry. Lots of pretty things coming. So, all right. Again, it's a very easy to use soft ribbon, so you're going to be able to tie bows with this. It's thinner, so it also will lay relatively flat if you tie a bow with it as well. Then there are some, oh, and I didn't even take these out of the package. I'm sorry. Normally I have everything all undone and I forgot to pull these out. These are the Shimmer Star foam stickers. Again, part of the suite. Colors are going to be basic black, and then these are white, obviously, and then Petunia Pop must be the purpley color in here. So these are really cute. Definitely little sparkly, glimmery stars, which will be, I think, good for things, not just Halloween, but they're, you know, birthdays, any kind of celebration, these will be cute for. But definitely they coordinate with the pretty paper. And then there's also the iridescent treat bags, and they've got kind of a little bit of a pink tone to them. So they'll be really cute to fill up with your little Halloween goodies, and then a little tag topper on top of it. And yeah, so it'd be perfect for that. Some cute for Halloween. They're pretty small. I don't know. Does it say the size on it? It doesn't. Oh, 4 by 6 is what they are. It does. In fact, I just didn't read it. And there are 20 of them in a package. It does say that they are food safe, so that means you can put your cookies or whatever you want right in them. And so there you go. Again, iridescent treat bags. And then we've got the paper pack. This is called Spooky Sweet, and it's 12 by 12 designer series paper. It's a specialty pack, and I'll show you why in 1 second. Basic black, daffodil delight, granny apple green, petunia pop, and pumpkin pie are the colors in this one. So this is one of those fun pieces of paper that you can cut up into, basically these will make card fronts really quick and easy. Here's one that's a little fence. You can cut that out of the middle. And then we've got this one up here that you can also cut into card fronts. So that'll be really cute to kind of get a little haunted house type look to it. So these will be fun, definitely fun to play with for the Halloween. Flip side is just got petunia pop, sort of, I don't know, crosshatch kind of look from it. So this one is really cool. It is designed to cut up into tags. Oops, I think I got it upside down. Yeah, well, tags and banners, I guess you could do with it, because this, to me, looks more like a banner than a tag. Little strips of petunia pop in between. These are cute little tags that you could put with the little iridescent treat bags. I'm guessing you could staple one of those right on the top of there, and that'd be a cute little tag topper. Little tags here, so again, this is one of those sheets that you can chop it up and use it however you want. You can stamp on these. You can add layers on top of them, whatever you want to do with it. So, and then just gray on the backside. And then, oh, this one's upside down. Then this one's got these cute little critters in it. So who doesn't love a flamingo all dressed up, ready to go out for Halloween? There's a little bat in here, a crow, a bear, a little piggy. So all sorts of cute little images in that one. And flip side of it is got your orange and black, you know, kind of typical Halloween. All right, then this one is pretty cute. It's just a little kind of haunted apartment building is what it looks like to me. So again, this one will be fun just to cut up and use for backgrounds on cards. If you are a scrapbooker, this will probably make a cute little Halloween layout, that sort of thing. Flip side is just got orange and white on it, little kind of dashed lines on it. And then this one's got little pieces of candy all over it. So lots of pretty, you know, love the colors in this one and all my favorite candy. Well, except candy corn. I don't love candy corn, but I do love the rest of it. So there you go. Flip side has got orange and black and a little bit of, I don't know, maybe white or gray in there. So. And this is what makes it actually a specialty pack of paper. There are 2 of these in the pack, and each of these is a little die cut piece. It's pre-printed, and all you have to do is punch the images out. And so again, let me bring back the one. So like this little piece from the first sheet that I showed you, you can cut that out and then stick the little hippopotamus on it or the bear and add a sentiment, and your card's going to be all done. So lots of cute things that you can do with this. And again, love that these are all pre-colored, pre-cut. All you have to do is punch them out and stick them on your card front, and your card will be all done. So, all right. So again, the name of this is Spooky Sweet, and that is the name of the suite as well. So lots of fun things coming for Halloween, and there's actually another Halloween set here that I'll be showing you in a second. Let me get this all out of the way. All right, now we're going to move to some bundles. So let me grab the stack of them here. And no, if you're wondering, I did not buy every single thing, but I did buy a lot of things. I bought almost all of them. I don't think I got every one of them, but I got a lot of them. All right, this is a stamp set bundle that is called Bauble Blooms. And again, it's got your Christmas ornament images in it, some nice Christmas sentiments. And then these are designed for 2-step stamping. So you can do, stamp the greenery piece and then stamp your outline of the flowers and then the flowers on top of it. Got a set of dies. Oh, and then there's the little ornament topper and a little bow if you want to do that. There are dies that will cut out your ornament topper and bow as well as the whole bauble. And then this actually will cut out your stamped pieces. So if you wanted to kind of layer things up a little bit, you can certainly do that as well. So there you go. And then this is just a generic kind of ornament topper as well. So a pretty little set. Bauble Blooms is the name of this. And again, these are all going to be available to order starting on July 1st. So this is the other Halloween bundle that I was telling you about that we did have more than one. So this is called Fright Night. And again, just some fun Halloween images and sentiments, little tag type things. Which will go great, again, with the little bags, the iridescent treat bags. That'll be lots of fun. So Fright Night dies are here. Again, there are dies that you can cut out the stamped images with. Here's one that will cut out the little banner, kind of the trick or treat or the happy Halloween, eat, drink, and be scary. Well, I'll be able to cut out with that. Got these little spider webs for the corners. There's an eek and a boo and a spider. This little die will actually cut, you can line it up in the die cutting machine with the edge of this die, and it'll cut out a little hole for the string in it. So if you wanted to make it a little hanging tag, you can certainly do that as well. So again, Fright Night is the name of this one. It is really cute, Terry. It's definitely a good one. So, all right. And then I should have put these like in some sort of order, but I just piled them up in bundles. So this one is Label Me Grateful. And so you are so appreciated. You're the best. Thank you. A little kindness makes a big difference. So grateful for that heart of yours. And then it's got this is one of those dies that's going to cut and emboss a little edge around it, which I don't know how well that'll show up on here, but I love the look of that. It's kind of a nice polished finished look with it. And then there are just kind of some fall, at least they remind me of fall images here. So we've got the acorns, flowers, leaves, greenery pieces, that sort of thing. This label obviously will cut out actually it'll cut out all of these. Some of them it'll probably be a little bit big for, but you can cut out all the sentiments with that die and then layer up the pretty greenery pieces or leaves or whatever you want to do with it for a pretty fall card. Again, Label Me Grateful is the name of that bundle. This one is really fun. It's called Tractor & Co. So there are a couple samples that are out that I saw made with this, and they're really cute. So we've got little tractor, we got the tires, little Christmas trees, pumpkins for Halloween. There's a bale of hay, corn that you can do 2-step stamping with, little wagon, some cute little sentiments. Thanks for pulling me through. There's a season's greetings in here, which I love that. It's your birthday, thinking of you, and then one that says, hey. So definitely a cute one. And got your dies that coordinate with it. So all of the open dies are going to cut out all of the stamped images in here. So there's even one to cut out the little chicken, and the seat as well. Is just looking to see if there's anything that didn't cut out, but it looks like all of the stamped images have a coordinating die that goes with them. And then there's also just, you can put together, there's little fenders for the tractor, the little, I don't know the name of those, but the center things that go on the wheel, hubcap, although that's not right on a tractor. I don't know what the name of it is. And then this, I think, cuts out, yeah, this will cut out with something that looks like an engine, like the spot where the engine would be, I think is what that's designed to be. Again, need to play around with this a little bit more, but that is, looking at it, that's what I'm assuming, is that you can cut it out and layer it over the top and it'll look like the side of the engine. Then there's a little tree on here as well, that you can die cut out, that got tire die cuts over here. So this is a cute set. Definitely lots of fun. Again, it's called Tractor & Co. And you might as well just get it now. Well, as soon as you can. Because this one's going to be a lot of fun to play with. And you'll be sad if you don't get it. So you just always have to get it. And then you won't be, then you're never sad. So, all right, one more Christmas bundle, and this is actually a hybrid embossing folder bundle. So when you order the bundle, you get all three pieces. You're going to get the stamp set, you're going to get the dies, and you're going to get the embossing folder. So a stamp set, again, is called Jolly Holly, and again, perfect for Christmas, all things holiday related. So some pretty little Christmas images, nice mix and match sentiments in here. So, hey, I try, Carla. I don't want to be the only one who has this sickness that they can't not buy everything. So, all right, Jolly Holly is the name of this stamp set. Again, just pretty, lots of nice Christmas sentiments in it. This die is the one that goes inside the hybrid embossing folder. So I'll show you in a second here. I didn't practice this ahead, but yeah, okay. So this one locks into the hybrid embossing folder, and then you can die cut and emboss your piece of paper with it. And actually this die is a little different than most of the hybrid embossing folders that we have, the dies that go with it. This actually, I don't know how well you can see, but there are little spaces on here that actually it doesn't cut. So it'll cut the edges, like the edges of the leaves, so you can kind of give a little lift underneath each one of the leaves, but it'll still be stuck to the main paper. So hopefully that makes sense. It will cut and emboss, but it doesn't actually cut anything completely out. It just allows you to kind of add a little more depth to the project. So very pretty. Again, this is the Jolly Holly hybrid embossing folder. And again, when you order the bundle, you get all three pieces. So you're going to get the embossing folder and the dies and the stamp set in the bundle. There also are some generic, like cutting out the sentiment type dies. There's a joy die in here, and then these will cut out the stamped images that you got here at the stamp set. So yes, you definitely could snip them apart, Melanie, but it'd kind of be a lot of snipping. So if you want to do, again, I just have to look at it being the lazy stamper that I am. I wouldn't mind cutting a few of them out, but if I was going to make like a whole card front and needed a bunch of them, I'd be entirely too lazy to do that. But it would be really pretty. I'm just lazy. So, all right. So again, Jolly Holly is the name of that one, and it's the hybrid embossing folder bundle. All right. Let's do the stamp sets next. So this, if you happen to see the photo that I shared for the unboxing video before I got it started, this one is called Jar of Joy, and you will be happy to know. All right. So you will be happy to know that this is it does coordinate with the Jar of Love. Is that the name of it? The jar punch that we currently have. I don't know why I'm having like a moment here. But anyway, so it does match the jar punch. So if you've got that, definitely pick up this. It will be a nice addition. And actually, I like the images in this one even better than I like the other jar stamp set that we have. And the other one's really cute too. So sweet jar. There you go, Karen. I'm so glad you're here and keeping me on track. So again, we've got the jar images, the lid, and then this is actually a two-step cookie and it's way cute. So you can stamp this in like, I don't know, crumb cake or whatever color you want, and then do this one in a little bit darker, maybe pecan pie or early espresso, or you could do it in red and crumb cake, whatever. So this one's going to be a lot of fun for the holidays. There's a little bow here, and then we've got a little snowman, and they didn't put them really together. Hopefully you can see. This is so you can stamp your snowman in the little bit of snow, and then this is actually for the hat, the little like trim on the hat, and a little scarf. Oop, I'm trying to get it so the glare is not on it. That coordinate with the snowman. There's a little bit of a snow die here, and then just some fun sentiments. And then there's a cute little set of ornaments. And again, all this will fit inside the little jar. So it's called Jar of Joy. And again, if you have the other one, just get this one so you're not sad, because as I said, I like this one better than the original one. So, all right. Artistic Leaves is the band and scarf in red. Would definitely be cute, Melanie. So Artistic Leaves is the name of this stamp set. It's photopolymer, so it'll be easy to stamp with. And it's, again, designed for two-step stamping, which it's a little hard to kind of envision it since it's just printed in black and white. But if you do this in maybe, I don't know, one of the oranges and then do this in yellow, it'll give you like a two-tone leaf look, stamped one over the top of the other. And again, same thing with this one, stamping one over the top of the other here for a little two-tone look. And then just some nice sentiments: celebrate today, grateful for you, and hello, sweet friend. And then just a little splattery kind of image. So again, Artistic Leaves, just a pretty little stamp set. This one is called Prairie Grass, and I love these images in it. So this will be really pretty. If you like ink blending for your backgrounds, you can blend on a piece of paper and then stamp this in one of the darker colors, any of these images on it, add a sentiment, and your card front is going to be done. So that'll be perfect. So sometimes life is just hard, so very sorry. My shoulder is yours. You're not alone. I'm here for you, and sending the healing power of love. So a nice one for all sorts of purposes. You know, we don't always have happy occasions to send cards. So a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. And again, can't wait to do this one with some pretty inked backgrounds. This one is called Rustic Centerpiece, and it's also very pretty. Again, kind of some nice fall-ish images. And then this one's actually a fun little one for Christmas. So there's a little wooden reindeer and a Christmas tree on here, a little candle, some holly. So very cute. This one will be nice to stamp in color if you like doing that sort of thing. This one's a pretty apples, sunflowers, a little vase, a little bit of wood down there on the bottom. And then these are little succulent images. So another good one, again, called Rustic Centerpiece. Next up, we've got Party Celebrations. So this one's just kind of a fun little all occasion kind of stamp set. You can definitely do birthdays, Christmas. Obviously, there's a little jingle bell for Christmas, Halloween, even just plain fall, because there are leaves and little pumpkins, a little ribbon here, and then just sort of a plaid type background type stamp, bow. So all sorts of fun images in it. Again, Party Celebrations, and it is photopolymer, so it'll be quick and easy to stamp with. And this one I kind of debated on. I wasn't sure that I was going to get it, but then I talked myself into it because, you know, I can't not get it. This one's called Long Time No See, and it's got these fun little images. You can take this llama and stamp it right up here, and he'll have a big long neck underneath him. There's a little wiener dog in there. You could also put the llama on top of this one. So again, Long Time No See. Sorry, I'm a little behind. So just some fun images. Merry Christmas. There's little Christmas lights on here. So this will definitely be a fun one to stamp in color. Again, Long Time No See is the name of that one. And then this one is fun just for any of us that are, you know, maybe not 29 anymore. So a fun one for anybody who, you know, most of us still celebrate birthdays, but some of us laugh a little harder than others at the birthdays. So these are just some fun sentiments on here. You know, so many candles, free cake, so just lots of fun things. But yeah. Older, but still cool. You know, that's me. Yeah, not really. So older, but not wiser. So definitely some fun mix and match sentiments for anybody that, you know, is maybe not 29 anymore. So there you go. Again, just a fun birthday set. And then this was one of the things that I can't wait to use. Hopefully this will show up well on here. This is called the Sunflower 3D Embossing Folder. And yeah, it's going to be beautiful. 4 backgrounds. I'm thinking that you could stamp and then ink the flowers on here with blending brushes or something like that, and it'd be really pretty. It'll be really pretty just plain embossed. So it's beautiful. And it is one of the larger embossing folders, so it's, I don't know, I think they're like 6 inches by 8 inches or something like that. But it is one of the larger, and it is a 3D embossing folder, so make sure you've got the right cutting plate set up underneath it to be able to emboss with it, and it's beautiful. So I do love the sunflowers as well, Melanie. So yes, and again, you might as well just get it because you'll be sad if you don't. So, all right. Last thing that I have to show you is the Need for Tweed 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. And this is just a random pack of paper that's also in the online exclusives that are coming up in July. The colors are Basic Beige, Basic Black, Cherry Cobbler, Early Espresso, Old Olive, and Pecan Pie. So again, just kind of a good background. Some of these sort of reminded me of like carpets. I don't know why. This one looks like carpet or a rug to me. A lot of these did. So flip side of it's got, I don't know, maybe looks more like a jacket or something. So just kind of some fabricy looking, you know what I mean. So some pretty awesome just prints in it. Photorealistic is maybe what I'm trying to say, not fabricy looking. All right. So this one, shades of green in here, kind of a woven look. This one I definitely will be using a lot, and it may not show up particularly well here on the video, but it's a real kind of just a mellow like fabric look pattern. So, and then some pretty, this is Cherry Cobbler, so I'm thinking this will be nice under Christmas, so definitely could layer that up. So yes, you know, you just got to be like me, Sherry, and just buy it all, and then you don't have to want any of it because you just have it in your stash. So again, this one will be nice for Christmas. Some great Christmas colors in here, reds and greens. And then this one is just kind of again, looks a little bit like one of those real thick rugs. I don't know what the name of those are, but flip side, got a little bit of kind of oranges and browns in it. And again, name is Need for Tweed, 12 by 12 Designer Series paper. And that's it. So, see, I hardly got anything, or kind of maybe bought it all, except for a few things. So it happens. So anyway, that's all that I had to show you today. Thanks so much for being here. Hopefully you all enjoyed seeing all the goodies. Lots of Berber rugs. See, I need to have somebody here like whispering these things in my ear when I'm like, I don't know, some kind of fabric. So, but yeah, thanks everybody for hopping in and joining me today. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing everything. Lots of fun things coming. Again, July 1st is when this will all be available for customers to order. It's available right now for demonstrators to order. And if you missed me yakking about it early on, the buy one, get one 50% off suites and suite products applies to all of these new things as well. So if you're not currently a demonstrator, now's a great time to join. If you loved what you saw, go ahead, purchase your starter kit, and then start buying the buy one, get one 50% off. So yay. Again, let me know if you have questions about any of this. Again, July 1st, everything will be available, but it's available for demonstrator pre-order now. Hopefully I helped you all to pick out some goodies. All right. Thanks for hopping in. I will plan to be live around 2 o'clock Eastern time on Friday with an actual card, and it'll probably be something new. And I'm going to be live again on Tuesday around 2 o'clock Eastern time with another project. So we'll see you all soon.